Hey, what's up everybody, Retro Gaming Guy here. Today I wanted to give you guys a quick little channel update. It's been a couple weeks since the last one, and since then I actually just passed over 12,000 subscribers here on the channel. So I do want to reach out to you guys for a couple seconds here. Just thank you for the continued support. It means the world to me. It's so cool to see people coming back week after week and checking out the videos, interacting with me through comments and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for the continued support on here. I'll keep trying to put out good content, and we'll see if we can build this up even more. So in terms of projects for this week and what you can expect in the next week, week and a half for videos, 2 weeks ago I talked about how I wanted to dive into more budget-friendly PC options that people could use for retro video game emulation. And I did 2 videos on the Dell Optiplex 3010. The last one was a little bit more involved than the first one. I went through it, did an external tour, internal tour. We talked about performance. And we dove into a bunch of different retro video games from different video game collections and tested out what the capabilities are, what the limitations are, and the overall performance is well documented in that video. So if you didn't see that video, drop down to the description of this video. I'll put a direct link in there for you guys so you can check that out. But I want to do that same sort of video for a bunch of different PC options that are out there. So I currently have an HP Slimline here. I'm going to be doing the same sort of deal, testing it out, taking you guys on an external and internal tour to see exactly what it has to offer. So far, I just tested it out very briefly. The specs on it are a little less than what the Optiplex had to offer, but the gameplays that I was jumping into were really good. So I'm very confident that that's going to be a good option for a lot of people. May have some limitations with collections, but we'll jump into it and we'll test it all out, and by the end of it we're going to know exactly where it lines up. So I'm also doing a page on my website now where I'm going to kind of lay out all the information for each of the PCs that I do videos on. So currently I just added on there's a category on the website now, a dedicated page to emulation PC options. So you'll be able to go on there, you'll be able to see the videos that I do for each PC. You'll be able to get direct links to all the PCs that I test out, and it'll be the exact models, because it can be a little bit confusing to see a video on like a Dell Optiplex 3010, for example, and then you go on eBay or Amazon to try and find it, and you find out that there's all these different model options. So I'll be able to link you guys to the exact ones that I use in these videos and test out in the event that you want more information on them or you want to pick up one for yourself. So it'll just be a good reference point for everybody, just to gather all the information, because so many people are clicking those links and trying to get information on the PCs that I am doing videos on here on the channel. So in addition to all of that, I've got a Orange Pi single board computer sitting over here. It's been on my shelf here in front of my desk for probably 2.5 weeks now. I've been dying to test it out. The Orange Pi is pretty much very similar. I won't say it's identical, but it's very similar to a Raspberry Pi. They're not going through the same shortages that Raspberry Pi is going through. You can get RetroPie up and running on it. It's a very specific image or very specific way of doing it. It's not the exact same way as the Raspberry Pi. I'm hoping to put together a build for that, test it out, and we'll see whether it's a good option for those looking for a Raspberry Pi but don't want to pay the insane prices or worry about having to wait it out until they figure out whatever the heck they're trying to figure out with their production issues right now. So really excited about that. I hope to get into that at the tail end of this week once I do this video or videos on the HP Slimline. I'm also trying to do video tutorials as I run into potential hurdles that people have to overcome with certain builds or PC setups. So some people are having issues where they go in, they put a new hard drive or SSD with Batocera on it into their PC. Some people are struggling to boot them up. Some people have to adjust their settings a certain way for certain PCs. So as I experience some of those issues, I'm going to be doing video tutorials on those to show you guys exactly what you need to do with your individual setups to get them up and running and booting properly. So I don't think those are going to be like massively successful videos with tons and tons of views, but I think it will definitely help out some people that are experiencing those issues with those specific PC models. So I'll try to tackle some of those, but I want to do some fun videos as well. I've got this original PlayStation console here, and I'm actually looking at the monitor here, and the lights that I use for these videos actually make this look much better than it is. It's extremely discolored, very yellowed and browned here. The backside here is pretty much exactly what you want it to be. It's that original gray Battleship Gray sort of color that these came in. But the top, I think right there you can see, the end isn't so bad. Actually it is. I'm trying to angle this. It's hard to see in this video, but it's a massive difference. So what I was thinking was, this is not functional right now. There's not much value in these, so it's not worth even putting money into this to try to get it working again. So I thought I'd do this video where I tape it down the middle, I restore one side, leave one side, you know, discolored, and I'll have to manipulate the lights a little bit so they don't help make it look better than it actually is, like they are right now. But I thought that would be kind of a cool video to do and show you guys how easy it is to actually restore retro video game consoles to their original color and look. In addition to that, my buddy Jose actually just told me about how on NBA Tournament Edition for Super Nintendo, you have a bunch of unlockable characters, which I did know about. Midway always did a lot of unlockable characters throughout all of their games, but you can unlock Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a character in that game. And I thought that was so cool. I never heard of that in the past, and I know about a lot of the unlockable characters out there for various games from that period of time. That one I was not aware of, so I'm going to do a video showing you guys how you can unlock Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and I believe it's specific to the Super Nintendo version. I don't think it's available on the other platform options for that title, but I'll do a video on that. I think it'll be kind of a cool little video. Maybe we'll get some short videos out of it for YouTube as well, but I try to break it up a little bit. The PC testing videos can be a bit extensive, and you know, they definitely are a challenge to put together, so it's fun to do little fun and you know, more casual videos here as well that you know, are just easier to put together on here. So I'll do, you know, it sounds like a handful of videos right there, 4 or 5 at least, so that's what you can expect to see here on the channel in the next week and a half. So I don't want to eat up any more of your time. Hope everybody has a great week out there. Thank you again for the continued support on here, and tomorrow night you should see the first video I'll have available here on the channel. You know the drill though. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video today. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all future videos here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. That's going to do it for today though. Have a great week. I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.